Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Nemo Van Devender at Parnassus Books. Okay, I need to talk to you guys about Lindsay. Lindsay Lynch, author of the brilliant novel Do Tell, available in paperback. Do we have a Do Tell handy? Oh good, I would like to hold that up. So, you know Lindsay as the star of the Lay Down Diaries, and you know her as a brilliant author, but do you know that she buys the books here, the adult list at Parnassus? Rayanne picks the children's books. She buys the children's books. Lindsay buys the adult books. And what that means is that when we do these videos, I fumble through a couple of things, but then Lindsay does a big stack of books because Lindsay ordered them. And that means that Lindsay knows what she's talking about because she's at least looked at some little description of all of the books. Well, Lindsay and Kat and Sarah, who's usually behind the camera, Maddie is behind the camera today, doing a great job. Hi, Maddie. They're all off at Winter Institute learning how to be better bookstore people. Not that they could possibly be any better. And they've left us here to stumble along by ourselves. So I am going to do my best to be both Anne and Lindsay today. I just ask for a lot of compassion. Can you give me some compassion? All right. Jojo Moyes. Jojo was here on Saturday. We had a great event and we had a great time. I enjoyed being with her so much. She is not only a delightful writer, but a deeply delightful, funny, smart, hardworking person. And we have signed copies. And then Parnassus Books for Business. I keep working on this. This is the book they're featuring this week, Space to Grow, Unlocking the Final Economic Frontier. Oh my gosh, space is the final economic frontier. So we have a book about that, business people. That could be really interesting. And we have One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This. This is Omar El Akkad, and he is talking about the fact that things that happen in the West happen for financial reasons. And a lot of the grief worldwide comes from the fact that the West is making decisions based on financial reasons. And this is his sort of broken-hearted love letter to the world. And the grand scheme of things, this one sounded really good. This is by Warona J, and we have a character with an unpronounceable, very, very long name who wants to be a playwright, who is Black, and we have a guy who she meets and becomes friends with who has a very pronounceable name, who is white, and they decide to do a thing where they're going to put her play out under his name. No problems will come of that, right? Okay. And then we have Fagin the Thief, Allison Epstein, and for those of you who like Demon Copperhead, who like a retelling of a Dickens novel, we've got Fagin from Oliver Twist getting his own book. And then we have Crush by Ada Calhoun. Ada Calhoun is a great writer, and she is writing a book about marriage and love and maybe expanding your ideas about marriage and love. And we have Tilda is Visible, Jane Tara, in which marriage didn't go that well. She's getting divorced and her finger disappears, and it turns out she is disappearing because she's in her 40s and no one cares. And then we have The Strange Case of Jane O, Karen Thompson Walker. And this is about a woman who disappears, but in a more literal way. And then we have some fantasy that I don't know anything about, but you know, Lindsay would hold this up. She would tell you a lot of people love Sword Heart, and this is T. Kingfisher, and the cover is great. There are birds and a sword and sprayed edges. And Dark Mirror, Samantha Shannon, and this is part of the Bone Season series. Okay, can I just, what did you get from this little experiment? You understand now that Lindsay needs to get home right away, because obviously this is more than I can handle. Elise, fabulous Elise, come on over. Elise, because I have all these books in my hand, can we just leave Nemo there?
Just leave Nemo
We'll
there.
just leave Nemo there. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Let me just say that we had such a wonderful event last night. This is with S.C. Perot, and she is just all about joy. And who does not need more joy in their life? Joy, joy. And this is Styles of Joy. She went around, her joy at the moment was to go see Harry Styles concerts all over the world. She's one of the best speakers. And it's really, I mean, who doesn't love Harry Styles? Maybe you don't, but it doesn't really matter because it's about finding your joy and spreading the joy. So S.C. Perot, thank you. And she wrote it when she lived across the street and she could see it. And she has a dog named Ranger, and she and the dog come in often. So we love you. We have signed copies. So order up. Okay, I don't even know where to put this stuff. We'll just hold it. Okay, and then tonight, an event, Sasa Hawk. This is Unlock the Dark. I believe there are seats left. So come on tonight. It'll be so much fun. Then on Wednesday, Matthew Paul Turner, Rachel Held Evans, What is the Bible? So come, they're going to be talking. There are much beloved authors, illustrators, and this is going to be Wednesday night. There are seats left, so come on tonight and tomorrow. And then Friday, which you can't because it's completely filled up, and there is a wait list. This is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing, probably not, Padraig Otwama. Wonderful, wonderful poet is coming from across the pond, and it is completely filled up. He is celebrating 2 books, not one. You come this far, you want to celebrate more than 1 book. This is from the Poetry on Brown collection, 44 poems on being with each other, and then kitchen hymns. And we couldn't be more excited. And I'm telling you about it because there will be signed copies. And then I have wonderful assistants. Thank you, Anne. On Saturday, wonderful story time with Robin Wall. And this is, I worked hard on that. And it's really all about the creative journey. And who knows the creative journey any better than our fabulous Rayanne?
Yay!
Hey, thanks, Elise. Hi, everyone. I am so excited because we have a new Spark Book Club pick today. On Thin Ice by Jessica Kim. This is about a sister who's a figure skater, her brother, hockey player, who end up having to team up. They sort of against their wishes, but they agree to it to try to win a competition. It's told in alternate chapters from each kid. It's so fun. And for Parnassus Next readers, the March pick is out today. The Otherwhere Post by Emily J. Taylor. I love this book so much. It is about a fantasy world where the doors between worlds burned several years ago. A girl's dad was blamed for it, and then a letter arrives from the past saying he's innocent. So she fakes her way into an apprentice program to try to solve what happened. Also, I see it's a Good Morning America pick. They have good taste. B. Mullins Takes a Shot. This is a middle grade novel by Emily Diebert. It's about a girl who moves to a new school and has to join the hockey team. It's a queer middle grade romance. In picture books, Everyday Mabel by Jashara Wan. Every time I read this, I just smile more and more. Mabel is a little girl who looks forward to Mondays, her favorite day of the week. Why? It's the day the big trash truck comes to her street. It's so cute. All right, ready? Little Freddie Two Pants by Drew Daywalt and Lucy Ruth Cummins. Because do a dog's front legs deserve pants too? Read it and find out. Big Bike, Little Bike by Kelly Dubé Gillis and Jacob Suva. It's a bike ridden by different size animals, and it tells us that things are all about perspective. And just to mention again, the events books, tonight's Unlock the Dark by Sasa Hawk, who'll be in conversation with Erica Ivy Rogers. This is about a conjurer who takes a job for a kind prince, but ends up fighting monsters. And What is the Bible? Local author Matthew Paul Turner, written with the late Rachel Held Evans, illustrated by Ying Hui Tuan. Matthew will be here with Rachel's husband tomorrow night. So come on out to these events. All of these books will be on the new releases page. Thanks for listening and happy reading.